shadows have offended. Think but this, and all is mended, that you have but slumbered here, while these visions did appear, and this weak and idle theme no more yielding, but a dream.
We would be pleased to have you join us at a party announcing our engagement, awaiting your attendance.
Theseus, Duke of Athens, and Hippolyta, Queen of the Amazons.
Now, fair Hippolyta, our nuptial hour draws on apace. 4 happy days bring in a new moon. But oh, methinks how slow this old moon wanes. She lingers my desires.
4 days will quickly steep themselves in nights. 4 nights will quickly dream away the time. And then the moon, like to a silver bow, now bent in heaven, shall behold the nights of our solemnity.
Hippolyta, I wooed thee with my sword, and won thy love doing thee injuries. But I will wed thee in another tune, with pomp, with triumph, and with reveling. Happy be Theseus, Robin, how you? Thanks, good Aegea. What's the news with thee?
Full of vexation come I with a complaint against my child.
My daughter Hermia. Stand forth, Demetrius.
My noble lord, this man hath my consent to marry
Hermia. And stand forth, Lysander. And my gracious Duke. This man hath bewitched the bosom of my child. Thou, Lysander, thou hast given her rhymes and entertained love tokens with my child. With cunning hast thou filched my daughter's heart, and turned her obedience, which is due to me, to stubborn harshness. And be it so, she will not here before your grace consent to marry with Demetrius. I beg the ancient privileges of Athens, as she is mine, I may dispose of her, which will be either to this gentleman or to her death, according to our law, immediately provided in that case.
What say you, Hermia? Be advised, fair maid. To you, your mother should be as a god. Demetrius is a worthy gentleman.
So is Lysander.
In himself he is, but in this kind, wanting your mother's voice, the other must be held the worthier.
I would my mother look in, but with mine eye.
Rather your eyes with your judgment look.
I do beseech your grace to pardon me, but I do beseech your grace, for I know the worst may befall me if I refuse to wed Demetrius.
Either to die the death or to abjure forever the society of men. Therefore, fair Hermia, examine well your blood, know of your youth, question your desires, and if you yield not to your mother's choice, you can endure the livery of a nun.
So will I grow, so live, so die, my lord. And ere I will yield my virgin patent up unto his lordship, the son wish deal if my soul consents not to give sovereignty.
Take time to pause, and by the next new moon, the sealing day betwixt my love and me, for everlasting bond of fellowship. Upon that day, either prepare to die for disobedience to your mother's will, or else to wed Demetrius.
Relent, sweet Hermia, and Lysander. Yield thy crazed title to my certain right.
You have her mother's love, Demetrius. Let me have Hermia's. You marry her.
Scornful Lysander, true he hath my love, and what my loving shall render him, and she is mine, and all my right of her I do estate unto Demetrius.
I am, my lord, as well derived as he, as well possessed. My love is more than his. My fortunes every way as fairly ranked, if not with vantage, as Demetrius. And, which is more than all these boasts can be, I am beloved of Pythias Hermia. Demetrius, I'll avouch to his head, made love to Nidar's daughter Helen, and won her soul, and she sweetly dotes, devoutly dotes in idolatry upon this spotted and inconsistent man.
I have heard so much, and Demetrius thought to have spoke thereof. But being full of self-affairs, my mind believes it. But Demetrius, come, and come, Aegea. You shall go with me. I have some private schooling for you both. For you, fair Hermia, look you arm yourself, to fit your fancies to your mother's will, or else the law of Athens yields you up. Come, my Hippolyta, what cheer, my love? Demetrius and Aegea, go along.
With duty and desire we follow you.
How now, my love? Why is your cheek so pale? How chance the roses there do fade so fast?
Be like for one of rain, which I could well, beteems them the tempest of mine eye.
Ay me, for aught that I could ever read, could ever hear by tale or history, the course of true love never did run smooth.
Oh, hell, to choose love by another's eye.
A good persuasion. Therefore, hear me, Hermia. I have a widow aunt, a dowager, of great revenue, and she hath no child. From Athens is her house remote 7 leagues. There, my love, may I wed thee, and be without the sharp Athenian law.
My good luck.
If thou lovest me, then steal forth thy mother's house tomorrow night, and in the wood, a league without the town, there will I wait for thee.
My good Lysander, I swear to thee by Cupid's strongest bow, tomorrow truly will I meet with thee.
Keep promise, love. Look, here comes Helena.
Godspeed, fair Helena, whither away?
Call you me fair? That fair again and say. Demetrius loves you fair. Oh, happy fair. Teach him how you look with what art, and sway the motion of his heart.
I frown upon him, yet he loves me still.
That your frowns could teach my smiles such skill.
I give him curses, but he gives me love.
That my prayers could such affection move.
The more I hate, the more he follows me.
The more I love, the more he hateth me.
His folly, Helena, is none of mine.
None but your beauty. Who that fault were mine.
Take comfort, he shall no more see my face. Lysander and myself shall fly this place.
Through Athens' gates we have devised to steal.
And in the wood, where often you and I, there my Lysander and myself shall meet, and thence from Athens turn away our eyes to seek new friends and strange companions. Farewell, sweet playfellow, pray thou for us, and good luck grant thee thy Demetrius. Lysander, we must starve ourselves from lovers' food till tomorrow deep midnight.
I will, my Hermia. Helena, adieu. As you on him, Demetrius dotes on you.
How happy some or other some can be. Through Athens I'm thought as fair as she. But what of that? Demetrius thinks not so. He will not know what all, but he doth know. And as he errs, he doting on Hermia's eyes, so I admiring of his qualities. Love looks not with the eyes, but with the mind. Therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. For ere he looked on Hermia's eyes, he held on oaths that here only mine. And when this hail, so heat from Hermia fell. So he dissolved, showers of oaths did melt. I will go tell him of fair Hermia's flight. Then to the wood will he tomorrow night pursue her, and for his intelligence. If I have thanks, it is a dear expense. But here in me, I too enrich my pain, to have a sight thither, and back again.